Hi everybody, I'm Hub Arkush. He's Mike Wilkening, Senior Editor at Pro Football Weekly, and we've got this week's edition of Pro Football Weekly's Exploit and Avoid, the matchups you want to look for and stay away in your fantasy league. Wilkie is our fantasy expert here. So Mike, let's start on the exploit side first. Where's a matchup where you really think you can make some hay?
You know, Steve Smith of the Panthers is a guy that could end up on some benches this week because he had just one catch against Denver, but I think you start him because, again, Tampa Bay, not a very good secondary, and we already have some data in terms of the first game between these teams. He had 106 yards, one of his better games of the season. This is not a good Bucs secondary. It's a great matchup for Steve Smith.
Now, you mentioned the Broncos caused a problem for the Panthers last week. What about a Bronco running back this week?
You know, this is one you dig inside the box score for this one for Willis McGahee. Yeah, the Chargers are good versus the run, better there than versus the pass. And look, they held Willis McGahee to 56 yards in the first meeting, but when you looked a little bit closer, the second half, that running game was really starting to pick it up. He had over 50 yards in that second half. It seems like they found something there. I think McGahee's a play off the basis of those final 30 minutes.
All right, you like the matchups for Panther receiver Steve Smith and Bronco running back Willis McGahee. Who do we want to avoid now? Who are those players you want to stay away from this week?
You know, there's a couple running back tandems that I don't want any part of this week. And Colts running backs Donald Brown and Vic Ballard. Look, it's a tough matchup. New England far better versus the run than the pass. And this is a committee situation. You've also got the lone Carter in there getting some carries as well. I just think this is a situation where the Colts are going to be throwing the ball. And then you look at the Steelers-Ravens game, clearly one of the games of the week. The Steelers have a quarterback issue. Ben Roethlisberger banged up. Look, there's a lot of uncertainty there. Does Rashard Mendenhall go? He's coming off an Achilles. Not sure if he plays or not. Even if he does, I don't love him this week. And if he doesn't go, you've got Isaac Redman and Jonathan Dwyer. And these guys, it could be a share carry situation again. And with Isaac Redman, he started last week, fumbled. Then it was Jonathan Dwyer going forward. We thought it was going to be Redman who would get first crack and most of the carries. That didn't happen. There's just far too much uncertainty, and there's a bad matchup. Baltimore's much better versus the run than the pass.
All right, those are the players with matchups you want to either exploit or avoid this week. For all the best in fantasy information, 17 weeks through the NFL season, as well as all the best NFL news, notes, and analysis, make sure you're at ProFootballWeekly.com.